Greetings, my scattered sisters and brothers in the Lord. Trust you know the Lord is with you wherever you find yourself scattered today, and that you know that His presence with you is more than enough for whatever you might face today. We pick it up, 1 Peter chapter 5, and we're going to pick it up right in the middle of verse 5. All of you, clothe yourselves with humility towards one another, because God opposes the proud and gives grace to the humble. Humble yourselves, therefore, under God's mighty hand, that He may lift you up in due time. Cast all your anxiety on Him, because He cares for you. Now, it's interesting to me that Peter uses the metaphor of clothing. Clothe yourself with humility. Put on humility in your attitude towards each other. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get up in the morning and I go into my closet and I'm trying to figure out, what am I going to wear today? What am I going to put on today? Even what t-shirt am I going to wear today? And Peter's saying, hey, you also need to think about what attitude you're going to put on today. Are you going to put on an attitude of arrogance? Or are you going to put on an attitude of servanthood? Are you going to put on an attitude of humility? And what Peter is saying is, put on humility. Wear humility towards each other. Humble yourselves towards each other. Clothe yourselves in humility. You might be thinking, why would I want to wear that today? Well, because God opposes the proud, but God gives grace to the humble. And so dress yourself in a way that's going to be pleasing to God. I know sometimes you think about, okay, who am I going to see today? What do I need to wear today? What's going to be pleasing to them? How am I going to look good to them? Peter's saying, hey, God opposes the proud, but God favors, God gives grace to the humble. And so wear humility today. And you don't just wear that humility towards God, you wear that humility towards each other. And so humble yourself before one another, and you'll discover that God is actually with you. Now, Peter goes on to say that as we humble ourselves under the mighty hand of God, and again, he doesn't mean we're just humble towards God, but we're humble towards each other, that God will lift us up in due time. Rather than we having to figure out, how am I going to lift myself up today? How am I going to get ahead today? How am I going to get exalted today? No, God is the one who does the lifting, and God will do it at the right time. That as we wear humility towards each other, in due time, at the right time, God will lift us up. God will be the one to exalt us. And then finally, Peter says in this segment to cast all your cares, to cast all your anxieties upon Him, because He cares for you. And sometimes we fall into the trap of thinking, well, if I don't care for myself, who's going to care for me? And well, the answer is God. And so we cast all of our worries, we cast all of our anxieties, we cast all of our cares upon Him, because He cares for us. And so we don't have to worry about exalting ourselves. We don't have to worry about making a way for ourselves. No, in due time, God will lift us up. And so wherever you find yourself scattered today, what are you going to wear? What attitude are you going to clothe yourself in today? May it be an attitude of humility, and not just humbling yourself before God, but may we humble ourselves before each other. Act in humility towards one another, really caring about each other, lifting each other up, instead of just trying to exalt ourselves. May the Lord be with you wherever you find yourself scattered today, and may the Lord help you to dress well. Dress in humility. God bless.